Hey guys, what is up? It is me, Pagey here, once again with another video on Arrow Season 5. So this is going to be my trailer breakdown for Episode 5 of Arrow Season 5, otherwise entitled Human Target. But before we get into anything, let's actually watch the trailer.
We are going to find Renee, and we're not going to give up hope while we're doing it.
You're safe, Renee. Nothing can hurt you.
Is this gonna be one of those hippy-dippy meditation things?
Eyes closed.
He knows you're Oliver Queen.
I thought you were hiring me to kill the Green Arrow.
Nope. You're gonna kill the mayor.
So that trailer showed us a few questionable moments, most likely making some of you wonder what the actual hell is going on there. As well as a reveal of a character who may or may not be a relevant character for episodes to come in the future. Obviously, we will go through the trailer and break it down chronologically for the most part. But before we do that, if you do want to leave a like on the video, it would be very much appreciated. Let me know in the comments what you're looking forward to most in this episode, and subscribe if you are new. So the trailer started off with the follow-on from what we saw at the conclusion of last episode, with Wild Dog getting tortured even further, like he does look like he is suffering. Which is obviously going to force this new Team Arrow to perform another search and rescue mission for another member, obviously being Wild Dog. You could see this as similar to last episode, how Oliver went in solo to get Diggle, or I guess he was with Lila. But obviously this is going to be more of a group mission with new Team Arrow trying to save a member of theirs. I did see quite a lot of people pointing out the fact that Ollie should stop dealing with Wild Dog due to his constant negligence of Ollie's orders. But for the sake of the story, you sort of have to let it flow. And you could make the argument, which I actually brought up in my review earlier, that Ollie sees a lot of potential in him. Wild Dog just needs to learn how to harness that potential and grow as a vigilante. Now this shot of Ollie as Green Arrow is so sick. If you are a fan of Green Arrow like me from the comics, you know exactly why. Green Arrow in the woods, pulling back that bowstring. You can actually see that this is Wild Dog here. It is sort of dark, so you might not be able to make him out too clear, but yeah, that's Wild Dog. He is smacking these two dudes out with a shovel. So going by this, he was actually very close to being killed out here in the woods and buried. You never know, he might have actually been in more trouble of being buried alive, which would have been pretty damn grim. We then get Diggle almost giving Wild Dog counselling of sorts, or he may be trying to get Wild Dog to remember something. Either way, he is most likely having some sort of post-traumatic stress of sorts. As you can see, his body here, he gets pretty damn messed up. But it is actually at this point that we hear that Wild Dog say that Tobias Church knows that Green Arrow is actually Oliver Queen. Which this leads on to the other major story for this episode, where we have this dude here who attacks Curtis and Artemis. In an airfield, you can actually see like jets or planes in the background. We do hear this new masked character ask Tobias Church, "I thought you hired me to kill the Green Arrow," which Tobias Church replies with, "Nope, you were going to kill the mayor," as Church now knows that Ollie is in fact the Green Arrow. This is when we see this masked mercenary shoot at Ollie on the steps of Star City Hall, supposedly killing him. But is Ollie going to die? Well, no. As I said, the episode is called Human Target. Now, Christopher Chance, aka Human Target, will be in this episode and hired by Ollie to basically pretend to be him. Chance is essentially like a master of disguise and can turn himself into basically anyone, and is pretty skilled and trained in different forms of combat to protect himself against whoever is trying to target his clients. Human Target will be played by Will Travell, who you may remember from Jessica Jones. He was like the police officer, but was also Nuke, I think that was the character's name, Nuke. But due to this fake mayor, Oliver Queen, being shot, will the real Ollie go into hiding and just go out in public as Green Arrow? I guess we will have to wait and see, but it will be interesting to see if it's only Team Arrow, and maybe like Thea and Captain Lance, that know Ollie hired Christopher Chance. Because if that is the case, then Ollie could go into hiding because he is quote unquote dead. But as I said before, we'll have to wait and see. But who was the guy that actually shot Ollie? Well, the fake Ollie. Well, my only guess is Vigilante, going by the suit design. It looks like a very updated version of the suit from the comics, with the V's on the suit and the helmet, as well as the belt around the waist. This could be set up for episode 7, which is actually called Vigilante. Vigilante is actually Adrian Chase, aka the new district attorney. So it would be weird if this was Vigilante, seeing that Adrian outside the suit is trying to take down Tobias Church. So it would be weird if in the suit he is working with him. But one thing that goes against this actually being Vigilante as well is the fact that in episode 1, on the computer screen, we actually do see a sketch from a witness of the Vigilante, and Felicity, I think it's Felicity, actually refers to him as the guy with ski mask and goggles. So unless between whenever that was taken to now and he's updated his suit, this is not in fact the Vigilante, and it is just some random mercenary that Tobias Church has hired to kill Ollie. But that was very long-winded. I know there's a lot of stuff to go over, but if you did enjoy the video, it'd be very much appreciated if you could leave a like on it. Let me know in the comments what you're looking forward to the most. Is it seeing Wild Dog get rescued, or is it seeing how this human target story plays out throughout this episode? Let me know in the comments. If you did enjoy the video, make sure to leave a like on it. We'll have Legends of Tomorrow later today, so be on the lookout for that. But until then, I'll catch you later guys, and goodbye.